I haven't filmed in weeks, and you'll see why. This, all of this, some of this. Alright, starting today's video off, and you're going to notice, to begin with, I have no facial hair, and then in the clips I'm about to be talking over, I have some facial hair. That's because I decided to move the giant oven, and needing some leverage, I used the pry bar. One side, flawless. The other side, about 170 pounds, my body weight, worth of leverage, and yeah, the pry bar skipped up and caught me in the face, and decided to split my lip open. Thankfully my teeth stayed intact, but yeah. Last few weeks, just healing up, doing stuff around the house. Like I said, big oven's been moved, cleaning up some stuff out back with the wife's truck. Notice we actually have a clean workspace, a bunch of random powder coat stuff, and noisy neighbors. This stuff, those springs, some stuff down below, we're gonna check it all out. As usual, powder coating, average Joe build style. So like I said, I'm going to be talking over some clips here and some B-roll of some stuff I already coded for this job that I'm in the middle of. And yeah, that stuff's going to start now. As we're seeing, just some U-bolts in some Illusion Cherry Red. The lift kit is for a 70s K5 Blazer. Here I'm just going through and changing out my cherry picker's cylinder to the air over hydraulic that I bought a couple months back. I'm an idiot and never installed this. Moving the diffs, I definitely needed this because my old cylinder's a pile of crap. Throwing in just a bunch of random clips, like I said, of me and the wife moving the oven and miscellaneous odds and ends. Filmception. You stay here, you big oven. Don't you go nowhere. Hey, that's my name upside down. So like I was saying, some of these clips are just over the past few weeks. We played a little bit of musical cars while we cleaned out the garage, cleaned out the carport to make the carport an enclosed secondary garage, and then jumping back into now we're going to be changing all of this. You've noticed in all the past videos, the powder booth, the powder and all that stuff is all down here. My fab stuff's all up in the garage. The carport was like a half and half with all of that, where we didn't have a bunch of space because of the oven. But now with the oven being moved, we have space. I'm actually planning on going through and enclosing this and checking out some of the measurements. I have enough space to put doors and then still stand in front of the truck and work if leaf springs weren't here. Walk all the way around. Once we add some more lights, another wall, 2 doors, that's a second garage. I don't know about you guys, but the ability to have a garage I can fit a car in when I've never been able to fit a car in here because of the staircase to the loft, it's really got me thinking. Trying to devote more time into content in the channel lately was the whole initial plan on redoing all of this, and yeah, I want to be able to powder coat up here, roll everything into here in the oven and coat. So that basically means all of this gots to go. I don't know how many times I've lived in, personally I've lived in this house for 5.5, almost 6 years. I don't know how many times I'm going to redo this garage in that 6 years, but it's going to be a lot. Like I said, instead of rambling, we're going to leave the dirt bikes and stuff here. The MIG welder and the 200-foot 220 extension cord, those are going to stay here, because then I can MIG there, out back, wherever. What we're going to do is we're going to move all the fab stuff. We're going to move all that stuff downstairs in the basement. All the TIG welding and all that stuff is going to go in the basement as well. I might end up leaving this table that I kind of rigged up here. I'm not quite sure about that. I know this is moving and we're going to be sliding this guy over and under. Lots of little stuff. And with that, instead of rambling like I have been doing, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's begin with the B-roll time-lapse extravaganza.
2,000 years later.
Documenting stupidness. So you're not gonna be able to see my face at all. Cruising, it's at like 13.1 charging, 13.3. I don't even know why I aimed the camera at my face when you couldn't see anything. But yeah, so it's charging at like 13.3 while cruising, and we're gonna see here in just a minute when we pull up at the house, it drops down to 12.5-ish, somewhere around there. Oh hey, I have an idea. Let's see if I can cheat. Ta-da! Oh hey, can you see me now? I bet you can see me now. Okay, I should probably stop at the stop sign. But yeah, so it's not charging, which means I need an alternator. Fantastic. We're going to pull into the street, and of course I fix Mama's truck, give her no check engine lights, all those things, and then my truck is like, screw you, Dad, screw you. Obviously I will check all the connections and stuff like that, but before anything, let's get up here and do the magic of open says me. Says me. Yo, fucker, open.
Open sesame.
Oh, working for you, but not me. So yeah, now we're sitting here idling. Battery voltage 12.6. So fan-barking-tastic. I'm gonna go ahead and dive into that, pull some stuff out of the bed, and we'll show you the mess I've made and all that junk. And I hate this. Yeah, all right, so we're home. This makes absolutely no sense. Just drove the truck, right? Got home, checked, looked at some things. The only thing I can think of is possibly my alternator did take a crap and is drawing or something, but I get home, I have no interior lights now when I shut it off. I'm sitting here and I'm like, what? I have headlights, but they're clearly next to nothing. So either, I don't know, either my batteries just took a crap, which I don't think is the case in any way. It wasn't charging that much that driving it, and we're spitballing here, but while I'm diving into this, I did notice I have dual batteries, but I don't have them tied together, so I'm definitely going to be running from positive to positive. Obviously this alternator is, yeah, it's a new remade alternator, so I mean, but of course I don't have the receipt, and it looks like I'm going to be buying a Duramax alternator. That's going to be $200 that I don't want to spend, but yeah, ran to Home Depot, grabbed some whiteboard for the back of the walls that I'm going to be redoing, and we're going to be redoing a new oven in the next video. But to get this one going, a little more action, a little more fun, a little more music, we're just gonna, yeah, I gotta clean all this out. So the rest of this needs to go downstairs, which will probably happen tonight, but I need to get all this out. So I'm gonna time lapse getting all this moved, pulling all this panel stuff down. We're just gonna kill this corner real fast. So time lapse, let's do it. Well, it's my turn to crap in handbasket real fast. Kinda got some stuff done. Home Depot says they have 52 sheets. Show up, they have two sheets on the shelf and 50 on a pallet. as high up as it can be, and it was like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and they didn't want to deal with pulling it down. So yeah, I'm gonna go back tomorrow. I'm gonna get enough to finish part of this wall. Then we're actually gonna be using this style board for the new booth. That should be going yonder, here-ish, somewhere, I don't know. I'm tired. It is now 9:25 at night. I still need to clean up some of the mess I have created, which is everywhere. I'm thinking about buying a wireless lapel mic, lavalier mic, whatever they're called, and Rode mic for some stuff, wireless mic for some other stuff. If you guys think the audio could use an update, something like that, I don't know, let me know down in the comments. English. Yeah. Trying to deal with the truck. I do not know what the deal is. One of the batteries completely dead, the other battery completely dead as soon as I shut it off suddenly. The truck's been perfectly fine for 10 months, never had an issue. I do not have them connected together, like I said, which I don't know why. Until now, I just kind of realized that. So I have some spare 4-gauge, like welding cable. I may go ahead and make a connection for them from positive to positive, so they're charging together. I don't know. I've got to figure some stuff out. It's being grumpy because I haven't been driving it enough. I'm assuming that's what it is. Or something suddenly started drawing. Crappy stereo. Pray to God not my brand new fast, but like I said, I have now wood, tools, fabricate. This needs to go downstairs. This needs to go downstairs. A bunch of this needs to go downstairs or get cleaned up, trash or burn, etc. There's so much stuff to do, but we're going to leave that for another video because the next video is going to be building the new powder booth to get rid of the one downstairs, which we'll run downstairs together. And going to be getting some stuff done on this real soon. Look how bad this is down here. Just all fab stuff. Going to be disassembling this tomorrow, starting on the new one. I was nice, like I said, my neighbors moved and I got new neighbors finally, so the crappy butthead retard people I did not like, they're gone. So I pulled that stereo out of the rafters that were in the carport. No more being mean to them. But like I said, we're going to end it here. I'm going to start taking measurements for all this and figuring, I don't know, I got so much on my plate right now, but I'm going to start focusing on that day-to-day content. See if I can get a video out during the week, every day. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more, and what do you guys say? I don't know. Average Belts, we're out of here.